In today's episode, we're going to be transforming this plains into a Western society. And guess what? You guys can get involved. Stay to the end to find out how. Well, welcome back, my fellow Minecrafters, to another episode of my forever world. And you're probably wondering, why is he sounding like that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's because today we're going to be starting our trading hall. But it's not just going to be a hall where the villagers are locked away, confined in a one-by-one. We're going to build them homes, saloons, well, a saloon. We're going to have a jail, gunsmith, medical facilities, the works. So we're just getting some resources just so we can start the builds. We're going to start with a saloon, and it might be a bit more of a chatty episode because the gameplay is going to be very hard to sort of commentate over because it's not going to be too action-packed, right? It's going to be more about a sit back and relax and, you know, maybe even open up your Minecraft and play along with me. So I'm just clearing out a bit of a space to work with here because this is going to be where our town sits. So the plan is to cover all of this dirt with red sand, red sandstone, all that. So we're going to be clearing out our mesa biome, which is a bit of a shame, but we ain't going to see it, so it doesn't matter, all right? But it's going to be a pretty big project, so I imagine this is going to be a few episodes long. I'll probably break up the episodes and do something different halfway through because you don't want to just see 3 episodes of me struggling to build and because I'm going to sort of go off inspiration from like pictures I've seen and stuff, but like I'm not going to be following a tutorial or anything like that. It's going to be quite exciting, actually. I'm really excited for this project, and it's going to make our world look good and also give it a bit of a feel, like a bit of atmosphere. Now, side note, happy 1 month anniversary, everyone. On the day of recording this, it is the 27th. Can you believe it? 1 month ago was when I uploaded my first video, and we are currently sat on 52 subscribers and over 10,000 views. So all I can say is thank you very much. I mean, many more years to go. You can ask any of my friends that know about this because I'm actually kind of keeping it a bit of a secret, but if you spoke to my fiance or anyone like that, you would know I have been addicted to sort of self-improvement and learning and stuff. And I imagine, and I'd like to think, if you watched my first episode and then you watch maybe this episode, there's a bit more of a tune, there's a bit more of an energy level, and there's a bit more confidence all around because I'm getting a lot more comfortable talking while playing my game. However, it still is a bit difficult at times. But again, this is just part of me earning my stripes and sort of not mastering the game, but learning how to communicate with people. Well, I'll be honest, I'm good at communicating with people in person, but obviously over the internet and stuff like that, you don't know how people take things, and you perhaps might not understand the tone of their messages and stuff like that. But I will say the comments have all been very lovely and helpful, and I'm blown away by some of them. You guys are incredible. I'm even going to be taking some of the suggestions on board, or maybe adopting some play styles. So I'm really hoping to butcher this name, but I think it's Teo. Suggested that next time I fight the Wither, I do it above ground to make it more challenging, and they are absolutely right. So on the list, when we next fight the Wither, we're going to have to make a quick little mini arena and make it an all-out war. I'm probably going to try and get maybe 2 or 3 Withers. It's probably going to end up terrible. In my mind, it seems like a fantastic episode idea, and we're going to get a bunch of our soldiers as well. We'll try and dig out Lucian and bring him with us, and we'll bring him to this arena. It won't be like an amazing, spectacular arena, but an arena nonetheless. And we're going to fight the Withers above ground. Now, I don't know when that's going to be. It might be... It may be in the next sort of 5 episodes, or maybe episode 20. I don't know yet, but we will definitely find something out. Let's see how this looks. Okay, yeah. So that's very flat now. And so imagine you've got all this landscape here. We're going to take all of that out up to the circle and have some buildings facing this way and some the other way. Maybe even have a dock of that water as well. However, I'm just going to get some things together and I will be right back to start the saloon. So I'm just sort of laying some cornerstones of the buildings that we're going to be. And this, of course, is going to be our saloon. Saloon. Don't know why, that's just a fun word to say. It's almost like TP. So I'm thinking we're going to be using sort of oak and dark oak on this build. So oak as the main base and some dark oak as sort of the roof and stuff like that. Right, let's get this show on the road. I'm a bit nervous because I don't normally build on camera, but it's going to be a bit more of a talking episode and maybe talk about some of my goals and aspirations with this channel. And we'll go from there. So that would be the 2 doors there and then fill the rest in there. Now, the old Western buildings tend to be really boxy and flat, and that's why I love this style. Let me just count this again. 1, 2, 4, 5, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so we need to shorten this by 1. Excuse me, I just hiccuped. And move this over by 2. So let me just put these here and then break these 2 here. Lovely jubbly. So let's have a little step back. Is that centralized? That still looks wonky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! Alright. So that should be centralized now. I don't know why, but apparently I can't count. Do apologise. So let's just fill that in there. So this is going to be like the balcony because my Western buildings are going to be based from the Red Dead Redemption 2 series, one of my favourite games of all time. But the art style and the way they just feel so rustic. Sorry, Saloon Sign, but you've got to go. We all know what this building's going to be. So let me just grab some stairs because we're going to need those in a minute. Oh, I love the little green book. Quick crafting. And then if we loop them round a little bit, but not all the way because our doctor's office is going to be just there. So then that can be the balcony for the doctor's office. Because they always seem to be like conjoined. Like one big balcony you can just walk over and stumble upon when you're drunk. Am I out of stairs already? No. I was going to say, I swear I just made loads. How's that looking? Maybe if I rotate this the other way to sort of give it a bit more of a foundation look. Yeah, that looks a little bit better to me. I might even put a block there eventually. I don't know yet. But building's going to be a bit of a hard one. So if I go a bit quiet and you might see some random cuts, I do apologise. But it is going to be a long, a long process for me. I have got a little picture here for reference on sort of what I want to make, but also put my own sort of spin on it. I like the size, but I don't like the oak. I think we're going to have to go darker to sort of make it pop a little bit more. Because obviously the walls are going to be made out of oak, so it's probably better to use dark oak here. And have that sort of as the balcony, or would it be a porchway? No, not a porch. It would be a balcony. So that's where the doors are going to be. We don't want to forget that because I ain't going to miscount again. So I've just replaced all of that, and now I much prefer this. This is so much better. What do I need now? Do I want to... Yeah, let's use dark oak logs in the corner. Yeah, to give it a bit more structure. Or planks, sorry, not logs. Is that what I just said? Okay. Right. Right, okay. Let me place some dark oak here. Oh, didn't mean to misplace that there. Let me get that back. Thank you. And again, here. What happened to my... What happened there? Okay. What am I placing? My God. Let's just ignore that. Let's just ignore that. So, do I want it to, like, be offset and have, like, the front like that? I don't know, because they're normally quite boxy, aren't they? And that's sort of, like... almost not futuristic, but like in this time, you wouldn't really have a boxy sort of front, would you? Oh well, let's just let the creative juices flow and let me sort of just talk to you a little bit for a bit. So my plans for the channel, obviously we're going to continue this world for years to come. I'm not in it for the short game. I don't really... Do I want the windows to stick out? Yeah, I think I do, yeah. And 4 wide, I think. Yeah, okay, I like that. Yeah, I don't really care about the riches or the fame or anything like that. Like I said in the first episode, I just want to build like a little community and such. Now, the reason I'm building Western is, one, I like the look, and I'm a little bit of a cowboy at heart. I was born in the wrong country, I feel. I mean, it's a very cliche and a bit sort of cringe, perhaps, but I've watched Yellowstone, and yes, as almost as someone pushing 28, I want to be a cowboy. Okay, I wanna ride horses and look cool while doing it. I've actually rode a horse in real life before, and although they look awesome doing it, my experience from riding a horse was a very, very painful experience on the old gonads, and I'll just leave it. All right, I don't know if I like that. Do I like that? Right, let's mirror it on the other side and see how that looks. But yeah, okay. Oh, I'm so undecisive. This is the problem when I start building. Oh, do I like that? I don't know. God, this is the difficult bit. Just building while live. Well, not live, but while talking. Let's just put the edging in and go from there, and perhaps push these two logs back on the side. Sort of give the windows a bit of a pop. Let's see how this looks. Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like a face, doesn't it? Right. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, it was not very nice on the old gonad. So perhaps maybe I don't want to ride a horse. It kind of looks like a face, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't know if I like this or not. Let's put the edging in and see how it looks. So that's one reason. Another reason is one of my childhood series has opened up again, and that would be the Mindcrack server. And I was watching Vintage Beef's episode, in my opinion, one of the most underrated builders going, and he built like a Western bank, and I was so inspired by it. I was sort of sitting there thinking like, God, I want to do a Western theme. And now I'm looking at this, I don't know if I've made the right decision. Let's just flatten this out, I think. Because they're big, they're boxy, and they're almost ugly, aren't they? Like old Western buildings, you know, blow away when the wind comes. But yeah, he has made a bank on like a Western theme on the Mindcrack server. Actually, let me change these jungle logs for dark oak to kind of match the floor. And we'll go pretty high just so we can sort of see the size. But yeah, I've also been watching Goods, the master, the starter of it all, the creator of SMP. Well, not the creator, but the one that sort of really set it off, in my opinion. Goods Boulder Fist. And I've watched him since I was a child. And having Minecraft come back is so awesome to see. I'm so happy about it. And I remember just watching this absolutely monstrosity of a prank by, I think it was Etho, Pause on Pause, and I think Vintage Beef as well, aka Team Canada. They all pranked Good. And it wasn't even a prank really, it was just like pure grief. But they put so many brown mushrooms. That looks much better flat. They put so many brown mushrooms above his base, and it was so funny as a child to see, honestly. Do I like it? That's 3, isn't it? And that's 3. Okay, that's fine. And then 1 on each side. So that is symmetrical. That's fine. Sorry about that. My phone rang. And I just started playing while I was on my phone. So sorry. We're just filling in a little floor now. So I've put a little bit of a border on top. Let's have a little look at this. Hang on. Let me make some ladders. There we go. We're gonna want to get up and down. So this is like the front so far, and you can kind of see the size. So 3 this side, 3 this side. So that is definitely mirrored. So let's put the ladders on this side here, and start building the sort of balcony at the front. So I'm just sort of trying to get the layout of this episode. I just want to build the fronts, and then I'm gonna potentially build the boxes, well, the back of them and such, off camera, depending on how this goes, because in the next episode, I'm going to be building a villager breeder, and we're going to start filling this village in. Now, at the start, if you're paying attention, I did say, wait till the end of the episode to find out how you could be a part of it. I don't want people just skipping to the end of the episode and getting the bonus of it. So, I'm going to let you guys pick each and every one of these villagers' names. I don't care if it's your YouTube, if it's your pet's name. Now, do I like this? Multiple windows at the top is something I definitely want. However, that left side is completely wonky. I've just spotted it. So let's just jump up here and change that. Move it over by 1. So what sort of styles do you guys like to build in? Obviously, some people like steampunk, futuristic, like Western. Yeah, that looks so much better already. It's already given me like saloon vibes. What other are there? Aquatic. There's so many styles. Modern. Yeah, just let me know down in the comments along with a name. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm a bit sort of tired after work today. Let me just fill in these top bits here and sort of get the framework done. What do we want to put here? I think I want to put a cage for the sign, but first let's put some dark oak on the top to sort of like make a sandwich almost for the roof. Oh, log planks. So I've just sort of put the sign on, sort of just to kind of see what the stature is. Go away, zombie. Ain't got time for you. But eventually, like I was saying earlier, this is going to be home to all of your little villagers. So this is going to be sort of the shape. Obviously, the saloon's going to be in the orange bit, and then you're going to sort of have like the balcony up top, and another zombie. Hello. Hello. Now they're all going to keep coming. Let me just quickly go to my house. I haven't shown this house on camera. I sort of got a bit carried away, but it's just a little hobbit hole. Oh, it's nothing special. So let's get these edgings of the fences in, the balcony railings. Nice. And then why do I always try and jump on the fences? I don't know what it is. Right. So obviously can't connect that because of the ladder. And perhaps make these sort of like a little archway. Like a support beam for the upper floor. I want it to go all the way across. Let's see. No, not at all. We'll run it down the side here. No, I really don't like that at all. Let's get rid of that. And then I think I'm going to start working on the sort of roof of the balcony. So I've been a bit busy. I got a bit carried away, but this is sort of what we're looking at the moment. Obviously, go away. Let me do my little bit in peace, please, zombie. Oh my God, you've got all the gear, haven't you? You got no idea. Now your family are coming after me. Hello, guys. You're going to die as well. I mean, you got me once. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is coming together so far. But I think I'm going to sort of cut here and as we've got a lot to get through. Because we've still got to build the jail, the bank, and the doctors. So I've been looking at this for a little while, and I'm happy with the shape, but I still don't know how I feel about the top. I really don't. I've been knocking it down and building it up, and knocking it down and building it up, and knocking it down and building it up. I don't know what I want there. I really don't. Then I've just completely missed the ender pearl. What just happened there? Oh, the other one must have landed at the same frame. My God. That was well trippy. Right, let's get back up there. I think it's too big. It just feels too big. And I don't know. I find building so difficult. All right, I'm going to take this down for the 7th time and just kind of see how we can get it. Okay, so it's a new day. Quite literally is the next day, because yesterday I ran into a bit of a problem. So where we left off, I ended up going for dinner. So not long after I said I was going to make a cut, I ended up going to have my din-dins and spending some lovely time with my fiance. I came back and started recording again. All is good. I'm making great progress. Recorded for about 3 more hours. I was like, right, I'm going to sit down and start editing the video. And I'm greeted with a video that is complete useless to me. It has no frames whatsoever. It is like a slideshow. It's like bit, bit, bit. And you probably just saw it as I flicked my mouse. But we made a lot of progress in those. Excuse me, sorry. We made a lot of progress in those 3 hours. And I feel really guilty, but these things happen. And unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it. So this is kind of the look I'm going for at the moment. Let me run you through it. I did run through all this and build this all with you guys, but unfortunately I got screwed over. So the saloon, last time you saw that, a dark oak and acacia. I didn't like that. I like the simplicity of this. We go into the saloon. Let's go inside. I can't wait to show you the interior. It doesn't exist. All right. I still need to work on it. Next to the saloon, obviously, because you want this. You're going to have the medical office, all right? Still no interior. I'm going to have 2 rooms in this, so you're going to have like a reception desk here sort of thing. And you go in and there's the surgery room and what have you. And then next to that, we've got the town jail. I didn't want to have black and white again. I haven't decided if I like the brown, but we'll stick with it for a little while. So you go in. We're going to have like a desk here. And you've obviously got some cells, which has a bit of texture to them. A view of the lake, or the river, sorry. And the same for this one. And we're going to go and make a start on building the bank. So, I've been doing some looking up. I've got some materials here ready to go. So, if you've never played Red Dead Redemption 2, you probably don't know the town of Rhodes. Let me just get a picture up for reference. Yes, so we're going to be basing our bank off of similar to the one that's in the game. Because again, one of my favorite, do you know what? I'll say it is my favorite single player sort of carrot on a stick video game. I love it. It's so in depth, and Rockstar always make incredible games and no one can sort of dispute that. So it looks like there's 3 steps. So maybe if we do, I'll tell you what, because I can kind of convert this into block form. So, not diorite, you plonker, some bricks. It's kind of like a light brick, but it kind of looks like brick, brick, this is brick, and that's a window, okay? And then there is a pillar here. It sort of rests against that. Then it is brick, brick, doorway. Okay. And then there's a pillar. We might have to move this over because it's going to have stairs. So where were we? Brick, brick, brick. That'll be the stair. And there is a window here. So that kind of goes like this. And then we have another pillar here, which has like sort of stairs going around it. Okay. Keep placing the stairs wrong. Then we'll go brick, and that could be where the door is. So the door is here. Double door, please, Josh. And then you basically do the same on the other side. So that's 2 wide there. Then it's going to be the window. And then I think it's a 2 gap there. And then the window like so. So I don't like how thick that is. But how can we make that look better? So what happens if we do like a block and some slabs? Do we have any slabs in this chest? Yeah, where's the... I've got 2, but I should have 6. Don't know what I've done with those. Thank you very much. So it's not so bulky. Oh, that still is a little bit bulky though, isn't it? Perhaps we don't do the... I'll tell you what. I've got an idea. if we do bang, bang, and then get some these walls, place these just here like so. That kind of gives the roundness that we want. And then it is also on an upper deck, so we're going to need to put 2 here. We're going to have to raise this all up by 1. Damn it. So I've raised it all up by 1 now, so let's continue building these pillars. So 1 there. And where's my walls? There we are. I always try and jump on it. Let me try and place a block. Place. There we go. So about this sort of height, and then we'll. Where's my. And decide. Place that there. And whoa! Damn it. I thought I could have placed the fence in time. And sort of bring this across here, because it's kind of like a flat front building. And then it sort of sits back. And then that would be where the main wall would be. So I'm just going to fill this in, and then we're going to hop down and place our walls underneath instead of trying to pillar up, because it's not working out for me. Oh, God. I'm loving this recording. It's so good. Ow. All right, let me place these walls just here. Oh, I've made a mistake. I probably should put the pillar like head so it doesn't all like blend in. There we go. But the best thing I found about doing this series so far... Oh, yes. That looks good. Let me just get rid of these bricks. The best thing I found about doing this series is I would never do this in a single player world, like on my own, because why would I need to? Like, I used to just build the best farms, defeat the Ender Dragon, you know, yada, yada, yada. And that was me done, you know? 2 years later... Let's have a bit of a sleep. Skip the night so you guys can see better. But yeah, 2 years later, I'll come back and oh, new update, new things. Speaking of update, we need to do that trial chamber. I just realised. But yeah, I'm loving just building things to build it. Like, this is the interior of my house. I would have never built this sort of stuff in a regular world. It would literally be just function over like practicality. And I always manage to skip that. While I'm back at the base, I might as well quickly grab some bricks. Where do I put the bricks? I think they're in the andesite? No. Stone? No. Damn it, where are my bricks? Oh, they're in the furnace. Oh, I don't have many. I'm going to have to get some more clay, that's for sure. Alright, let me get that brick and let's have a look at this. Oh yeah, I like that size a lot. That is a decent sort of size for a bank of this sort of town size. Probably a bit too big, but that's okay. So the plan for this village is to sort of build like a movie set. So I'm not going to spoil it too much, but let's just say the villagers that you guys are going to name are going to be terrified about what's happening, and Marco is probably going to get what's coming to him at last. He's going to be getting locked away for all the times he's let me down, and then we're going to be using Flyer as our sort of day-to-day happy ghast. So as far as other series, right now I'm sort of just happy with what I'm doing. I really enjoy coming home, playing my like single player world and sharing it with you guys and kind of seeing your guys' reaction. And I'm so happy, honestly. Like when I first started uploading, I was so worried about... Let me do this side as well. Why is that 3 and this one's 2? What's going on here? Oh, I've extended the balcony on the top too much. My fault. My fault. Okay, this is looking good. I've just put the wool up at the top. And that's going to be where our bank sign sits. So it looks like a little cloud right now. It sort of blends in. But yeah, as far as the series goes, I was going to mention earlier, and I think I went off track. Off track. And sort of went on a bit of a tangent. But yeah, I want to join an SMP eventually and sort of branch out and meet new creators and such. If it's a sort of a creator SMP, that would be very good, because obviously you can sort of bounce off each other and everyone's sort of... Oh, what have I done here on the left? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You can bounce off each other, and it's a lot easier to hold a conversation when you're actually getting a reply. Oh my god. Why am I using the wool? I'm meant to be using... But yeah, joining an SMP would be sort of my next sort of want. And there's obviously the one big game coming out. I think it's this year, maybe next. I think it's next summer actually now. Grand Theft Auto 6. The game everyone's going to be playing. And I also will be playing it. I don't know if I'll upload it to this channel because this is the sort of going to be my Minecraft sort of channel. But depending on size and stature, I'll either just continue with the Minecraft, but if you guys want to see Grand Theft Auto 6 as well, I know it's a bit different to this, just let me know. This will probably just remain Minecraft though. I think it's probably better just to sort of have all your content in one place instead of just trying to upload multiple games at once. Yeah, let's round this edge off here and then put these slabs at the top. Like, there's a few creators that do it very well. Smitty can play any game and it's funny. Oh, what am I doing here? I needed a stair there. And some other creators that come to mind as well. However, I want to just focus on this game. I'm loving it. It's almost like a little therapy session for me wrong block. Little therapy session every day for me. I can just come on here and project my thoughts. And that, I really like the look of that actually. I'm really happy with how that's turned out. Except I think the sign at the top might be a tad too high. I think I'm going to quickly change that. Oh my god, the spider's got regeneration. Ow. Go away. Alright, let's remove this dirt and have a look at this. It's still quite high. I think I'm going to lower it. I'm going to lower it and... Rightio, let's see how this looks. Let's have a little look. I've changed the sign from wool to andesite, and that looks so much better. The white stood out way too much, but the windows here, I feel, need to be narrowed. Yeah. Oh, actually, I want to do it on the right side and sort of have, yes, to give more of a gap between windows. Do I have? I'm out of brick. Oh, there's 10 more here. Nice. Let me just go do the same on the other side as well. Thank God for the silk touch shovel. Oh, I didn't put panes in this one. Have I got any panes? Yeah, I've got 2. I need to put panes on that bottom one as well. But yeah, I am so happy with that. I'm not too sure about the gradient in the with the granite, but yeah, that looks really good. The top window and such. But guys, I think that's all we're gonna have time for today. I've been probably about 8 hours worth of recording and I want to get this up for you and keep working on this as well. But I really appreciate you all spending some time with me. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Have a good day and I'll see you in the next one.